First scrimmage is the good word for it. We held out a lot of players that we didn't have to evaluate any further, gave a lot of chances for younger players. I was hoping we had more depth than we currently had, more readiness by some of the younger players. That was maybe the striking thing that I took away. There is some ability, but clearly a lot of execution work that needs to happen with our younger players to provide, I think, the depth we're going to need. So I like the athleticism. Right now the assignments have a long ways to go, so I think that's going to be our focus.
Darnell, Dickson, and Jason Franchuk from the Daily Herald at the first BYU football scrimmage, and we're at the end of it now, but what are some things that stood out to you, Jason, watching the first time these guys actually put on the pads to hit each other?
Well, it's like Coach Mendenhall said, long ways to go still. They got a few weeks to play. What you got to like is they're really, really athletic. They got a lot of guys who can fill a lot of spots. Now it's just kind of giving that experience, making sure the twos are just as ready to step in, because this is a brutal game, obviously, where you got to be ready to step in. Even the threes look good. It's amazing the last few years since Bronco took over this program, how much the athleticism is picked up. They're not just relying on schemes, they got talent here to play.
It was real great. We all played good today, and offense was dominating really, and defense, it looked like a little down, but more practice it'll get better.
What excites you about this offense the most?
The passing. They pass a lot, they love to pass, and everybody is friendly, and they just work together and work hard.
A couple of standouts during the scrimmage, a touchdown pass from Max Hall to back up fullback Kelly Bills. That was the only touchdown. But Andrew George, the tight end, caught a couple of nice passes, and then the freshman O'Neal Chambers with a long 40-yarder on a busted coverage. If he could have kept his feet in bounds, he would have scored. So a couple of highlights from the offense.
Yeah, I'm still curious to see O'Neal's breakaway speed. I was kind of hoping to see it on the sideline, but he stepped out and everybody slowed down after that. I think that's the one thing I haven't seen from him yet. But the guy has soft hands. They've got a lot of good receivers right now. The guy who impressed me was Mike Reed. He catches some passes. He's real sure-handed, but he's also a good blocker too. You see him in some formations, and he'll set up other guys as well, and that's what you look for out of a senior leader. First week of practice down for BYU football. If you want to read more about it, go to dailyherald.com, heraldextra.com, maybe the best place. Daily Herald will send you to Chicago. heraldextra.com or cougarblue.com.